Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of the Trading Titans podcast. I hope you guys are having an awesome week. We are midweek, so I'm not going to waste any time. Today's quote: "Mastering the trade until we have begun to go without them, we fail to realize how unnecessary many things are. We've been using them not because we needed them, but because we had them." Seneca. Now, I particularly like this quote for one simple reason. It very much relates to trading. A lot of the time, we use like unnecessary indicators, unnecessary tools to trade, things that we genuinely don't need. And one of the beauties you're going to discover as you follow the podcast with Market Profile is that it's incredibly simple. So it kind of cuts out all the dead weight, all the stuff that everyone kind of focuses on half the time, which is like totally unnecessary when you can just pay attention, basically value perception, which is kind of what trading is all about, really. It's where we can find value in something or not. The buyer buys because it's valuable, the seller sells because it's no longer valuable, and he's looking to gain more value from selling to someone else, right? So cash is more valuable to him. So in a nutshell, that is the reality of trading. Now, of course, once we start to eliminate the dead weight, all of a sudden we feel like we're getting somewhere. We start to get a little bit more successful. We start to do trades better. We start to think about things better. So I hope you guys enjoy the podcast. I'm just going to fast forward and run you through how we fare on the trade. All right, awesome stuff, guys. So back with another look at inefficiency trading. So as you can see, I'm looking to trade the gap. Right, so again, you guys probably getting used to this now. I will not be putting any risk management here. If you guys want to find out about the best way to risk manage, then you should check out our client room. Just head to the vault at www.marketprofile.org, which you're on right now. So just head to the vault, and then you can exactly see how we go about managing trades. So right now, I'm looking at trading the gap in value, okay, and then we can obviously discuss risk management at a later point. So let's see how this progresses and how we develop. So the trade is in. I'm a little bit more confident about this, so I put this in a 2 lots. So we'll see how it develops, and any questions, guys, we'll let you know. For those of you who have just seen this podcast, maybe haven't had a chance to look at some of the others, we are using Market Profile. It is the only way to hack your trading, get a quick decision-making process, right? Trading is about process, not about strategy, right? So you can strategize as much as you want. 10 chances to 1, you're not going to succeed. You need a good process. Market Profile provides that process where you can actually have an understanding of what you see. You can look through that. So guys, again, if you want more information, just keep checking out the podcasts. You can see our courses that we do for traders who are looking to go pro. And it's www.tradersclub.london, and you can see everything we do there. Any questions, guys, just let me know. Meanwhile, we'll keep monitoring this EuroCAD trade. All right, guys, so just tuning in, new day. This was our long position on EuroCAD. So for those of you guys who have been watching through the podcast, would actually say that we're very close to that take profit. In fact, I could pretty much close this now, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave it till the take profit gets hit, which it might get hit any second now or any minute now. So we'll see how that one goes. And yeah, but I think it's a done deal. I mean, some people call it a wrap, actually. I might even call it a wrap even before the take profit is hit. But I think with the development so far, we are generally going to hit it. So I probably don't see the need hugely to change it, but I think we're done. So we've pretty much crushed it. So again, just re-highlighting the importance of trading inefficiency. So it's not a position that I largely had to think about. So it took me a couple of minutes, worked out the gap, and then put the trade on. Risk management wasn't hugely important. I mean, there were various ways to put stop losses against this trade if I wanted to. But for me, what was most important was that we were trading in inefficiency, and we were likely going to see this thing, go to the good. It doesn't always work that way. It's all about timing. One of the things that you would see when we use the market profile a lot in our client room, one of the things you will see is the timing, and when we decide to make these decisions and how we decide to follow through with them. So for us, this is a very important feature of how we trade, and I guess this is the whole point. To succeed, ultimately there has to be good process, and a lot of people, they don't do well in trading because there's no good process. And if there's no good process, then it doesn't matter what strategy you have, or how good people say it is, or how many traders you ultimately follow. It doesn't matter. None of it matters, because you don't have any process. So if you don't have any process, you don't know where to get out, you don't know where to get in, your decision making is warped, there's just nothing there, and as a result, trading can be quite difficult. But get the process down to a T, and then you're definitely onto something, right? So I always prioritize process over anything else, right? So you have a good process, we make it work. We have the transformation program, which is important for us in terms of helping traders with process, and guys who've been through it could testify that process tends to stand out. And once they got the process, they understood market profile and how to sort of create a process around that, then their trading changes. Everything changes dramatically. Then all of a sudden, you start to see the potential in what you were doing. Anyway, awesome stuff, guys. Again, thanks for watching this element of the podcast, and another one done and dusted. Wait, any questions, just let me know. Okay, guys, so this is some quick after action on EuroCAD. So if you guys recall, I was looking to trade the gap, and we got that. So you guys can see from my last clip that we actually had that trade. So all's well and good. And miraculously, we actually went right through value today. So it's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Again, for those of you guys who may have been checking out the vault and seen our Orion signals, right? So again, for those guys who may be interested in that, we actually had a call for much higher, right? So we were actually thinking that we would break value, but from an inefficiency trade point of view, we were happy to get out here and then see what this turns out to be. So actually we went right through. So it's actually some good volatility. Just to give you guys an idea of how powerful the profile can be when we actually take it into consideration fully. Now, for those guys who are monitoring us on trade signals, well, hey, it would have been a pretty awesome week. So I hope to see, anyway, a lot of you guys checking out the vault, checking out our signals, and again, if you can't access it for whatever reason on the vault, just simply head to research.orion-hunter.com and check it out. It's free registration. You get 2-week free trial, so play around, make yourself comfortable. But again, you can also access it at the vault, just marketprofile.org. If you're registered for the podcast, you can access the vault, so you don't need to double register, but you will have to double register when you get to the Orion app. It's just the way it is. So but it will all be worth it, so just check it out. And any questions, guys, just happily drop us an email or leave comments, whatever works.